Hey friends, good to see you on this afternoon. Although, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'll be glad when it's hoodie weather because it is hotter than Hades out here. But anyway, you guys have been wanting a crusher video, and so if I can do it for you, I'm gonna do it. I know it took me a little while, but they're crushing right now, as you can hear in the background. And it is loud over there. So once we get over there, I won't be able to talk to you. So I'll explain the situation just a little bit of how this operation works. So as part of our recycling efforts here at the landfill, which you can see is right there, we stockpile all the concrete that we can. Now this concrete might be wet concrete that's left over from the trucks that we don't use to pour our, well, this ain't one of our blocks, but y'all know we make retaining wall blocks. If it's not used in the retaining wall block process, then it gets poured out up here, we harden it, and then we'll run it through the crusher as Luis is doing right now. The other source for the concrete is just sidewalks. If they're tearing down a concrete building or what have you, if it's clean, then we charge a reduced rate to dump the concrete right here in an effort to kind of, you know, promote the recycling and bring in cleaner material. So we'll stockpile the material here for a good while until we get enough, and then we'll come in. We've got a hydraulic breaker that y'all have seen in past videos. We'll reduce the size. We like about a basketball size concrete. Goes through the crusher much easier. Runs through the crusher. We're making two products here. We're making a surge stone, which a lot of loggers will use to put in egress and ingress of the wood so they keep the roadway clean. And then on the other side, which we'll take a closer look at in a minute, that's our crushed concrete. That's what we sell the most of. And you can see we've got Keith in the 844K. He's loading up some crushed concrete in this truck right here. That could be going from anything to from a driveway to a building pad. It's super useful. It's a great product. It packs down really, really well. Once it gets wet, it doesn't turn back into concrete, but it packs down really, really good. This is a good example right here of what we want to feed through the crusher. If you can keep this stockpile as clean as possible, then your end product is going to be cleaner and better looking, and you can charge more for it. This is ideal right here. Now you can see on this side of the pile, we've got some brick in there, which is okay, but it kind of, you know, colors up your stockpile a little bit. Most people are wanting just a gray. It's similar to a native or natural crush and run material as they can get. This right here will go through the crusher no problem, even with the metal, the reinforcing metal in it. This machine's got a magnet on it and it pulls all the metal off, which I see we've got a nice little pile stacking up already. And of course we'll recycle that metal as well. Let's go up here to the top where it's a little quieter and you guys can see the dump area. We got a little bit of leftover mud or concrete, as we would call it mud around here, but a little bit of leftover mud. This was probably got dumped out either today or yesterday. And so this is where the guys will dump excess concrete. You can see it just kind of squirted out right there. Sometimes we fill up all of our retaining wall forms over there. We don't have the need for it, so they'll bring it up here. We'll let it harden, then we'll break it up. This makes beautiful crushed concrete right here. Hopefully the GoPro's not going to overheat on me, but I'm telling y'all what, I know for y'all in the south part of the United States, well hell, anywhere right now, we just clicked into the month of August. It seems like it's just hot everywhere. A lot of waste concrete. I'm really surprised to see this much up here. There's very fresh. That just came in today. But this is nothing more than cement, the sand that we sell in the company to put into the concrete, and a number 57 stone right here. So this will make a beautiful finished product. I'm not exactly sure what we got going on over here. We got both 960 Hyundais, our T-Rex 40 ton. I don't know whether they're down there playing tag or what with the equipment. So it looks like the majority of the concrete block forms down there are full. So when they get full, we have nothing else to do with it. That's why we bring it up here, let it harden, and then turn it into our recycled product. Got this little area down here. That's where we go through our non-ferrous. Here's some of the smaller landscaping blocks that we make. I need to actually take some of those down to my house here real soon for a project. But anyhow, I'm getting sidetracked already. Let's go over here and get as close as we can to Luis. Make sure he sees us in the excavator. Walk over to the edge here, then I'm going to go down and climb all over the Sandvik equipment. So we've got a Sandvik QA140. That's our screener. We've had it for years and years. I forget the model number on the Sandvik crusher, but it's a jaw crusher. And the way that it works, and you'll see it, it's just compacting that material down to, I think we're trying to do 1.5 inches minus right now. That piece was evidently a little bit too big. So that's what he's doing, is building him a pile right here that we'll have to bring the hydraulic breaker back up, reduce the size of some of these larger chunks. Because speaking from experience, you don't want to put anything too big into the crusher because it gets stuck. Then you got to get down in there with a chain, cable, whatever you can to get it out of that crushing chamber, and it is zero fun. Climb up on the crusher and I'll give y'all an inside view. operation, but I'm glad they were finally crushing and I was able to catch it and film it for you guys. A lot of y'all been commenting for some time on wanting to see the crushing operation. So if you want to see anything else, drop me a comment down below and I'll do my best to film it for you if I can. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. That'll help it go out into YouTube land. And I'll just keep bringing you guys all the content that I can. But appreciate y'all's support. Hope everybody's doing well. See you on the next video.